Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, everybody. This is now episode 9. And I called it Beast Hunting because I'm really close to getting a flying mount on my main, and I'm going to go out and capture a whole bunch of beasties. Once I get untangled from all these cords. Alright, let me press a few buttons here. Oh, hello there, Vecna. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Ping. Do I have a console? Well, technically I do have a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 3, but I don't really use them. And they're not connected to the internet. I'm too cheap to play for PlayStation Plus. So it's PC all the way. Okay, looks like all my plants need some time to grow. Okay, Decker. God of War Ragnarok. I think I've played one of the God of War games a long time ago, but I really don't remember which one. God of War 3, yeah, I have no idea. There's so many of them. How many of them are there? Quite a few. Seven or 9 God of Wars. Wow. Yeah, it must have been like a PlayStation 3 God of War game is what I played. That was way too long ago to even remember. Alright, let's see here. What quest did I have? Talk to this guy, get that side quest. That one's going to be a while. Well, I suppose I'll get these 2 side quests out of the way. Then I will do the main quest of Meet Sebastian. I should be able to get my flying mount, like, around here. It's in this ballpark, I think. Okay. Horizon Forbidden West. I think I've heard of one of the Horizon games, but yeah, don't quote me on that.
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
Yeah.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
Oh wow, he is way up here. Okay. Then I'll start here.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Okay. Let's see here. Where am I? Take a peek at that map. Yeah, why don't I just fly there? Avoid all the nasties.
Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite?
Ooh.
Never anything interesting around here.
Oh wait, I'm right above a beast spot, aren't I?
Revelio.
Actually, oops, not that button.
Waste of time, this is.
Where is it? The beast bag. Toadstools. Here, beastie beastie.
I've had enough of Feldcroft.
hope I never have to see it again.
Huh. Must be one of those things where the beasts only come out at night. Yep. Whoop. Alright, then let's just go over here. Gonna do a quick save to save some traveling.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Oh, let's take them by force. I could do it.
Oh, yeah. Another human?
Ooh, right button.
Fight will think before you
A miss! Woohoo! Right button.
Was that your best? No! I will. Pity. Not right. I won't rest.
Oop, wrong button.
Now, find out what happened here.
Oh yeah. I'm still pressing the wrong buttons.
Revelio.
Ooh, Destruction 3.
Mr. Oakes's trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes's trade journal.
Okay, what was that spell? Was it this one? Yes.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Well, let's see if I can't find it.
rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, to find the crooked tree.
Okay. Well, I do see a quest marker. Is that the one? Nope.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
Crumbling tower.
I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully not rummaging your corpse.
Wonder if it's this up here.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
I know an intruder!
What do we have here?
You're making this too easy.
Easy peasy.
Revelio.
Ooh, that's a lot of enemies.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
It won't be long now before we find another Republic.
This looks like trouble.
Revelio.
A ladder. That's what I need.
With a walk. Do it.
Surely that didn't kill him.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Yeah, okay, guess it did.
Revelio.
Get my treasures.
Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends. Glad I was never long.
Enjoy
Someone there.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Is that it?
Not the button I wanted.
Revelio. What will we find in here? Revelio.
What am I doing here? This patrol is... Somebody there? Hello?
Someone.
I will make you pay.
Wrong button.
I won't.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Ha 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 ha. Of course there's a lock. No.
Aloha Mora.
Knock knock, anybody home?
Revelio.
Treasures. Ooh, better spectacles. Hang on a second. Did I go the wrong way?
Only following orders.
Meh. Let me press a few buttons real quick. Click. And click on this too. Okie dokie. Ooh, was that a pathway? Sorta.
Incendio.
Nyah, 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 nyah. Unidentified back item? Okay. Ooh, Gusty's.
Bring me a dozen shoes.
Ooh. Can't do a battle if I'm about to sneeze.
afraid to... How nice.
Down there. Oh, and the battle music's still going.
Revelio.
I can't carry any more potions? Oh. Okay, well I guess 25 potions is the max. Level 22.
This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Let's get up quiet.
I wasn't quick enough.
Well played.
Ooh, he walked right into that.
A boiler door. How to open it?
You won't. Red, you've been paying attention in defense against the dark, huh?
Incendio.
Think it.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
I can't carry any more potions. Ah.
Revelio.
This is definitely a big area.
Incendio.
Ooh, a new mask. Okay. Heh. Ugly mask.
Revelio.
Whew, that's a lot of bad guys.
Showing off, are we? Easily done. I won't rest. Dead. I won't rest until
Revelio. Incendio.
certain we can come to an agreement if you'll check section 3.
I think I reached my destination. Ooh, prison.
Revelio.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
This door must need power from something.
Power. Well, plenty of things I didn't pick up. Oh, I see. Oop, wrong one.
Incendio.
Ooh, that's a lot of enemies.
Somebody there? Got no will for you.
I will make you pay.
Ow.
I will make you pay. One less human to worry about.
Walked into that one.
I will make you pay. I won't rest until
Incendio.
you won't stop me. This is impossible.
Red Run will be out.
If you can face the likes of me. No!
target. Yeah, you left no choice, got me, guy.
That was meant
So what, 2 left?
Ranrock won't be stopped! You have to survive this night! This awful!
Your rebellion. Incendio! This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Rebellion.
Was there treasure over there? There was. Cool. Can't carry any more potions. Alright, let's go get that dude.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind. sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Okay, so what did I get for gear? Oh wait, I still need to analyze one of them. Aw, I can't access the map? Boo. Where's my shortcut to the exit? Okay, doesn't look like I have to do anything else for that quest. Cool. Then I can just jump right into this one. Who happens to be here? Works for me.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend, Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband, Aidan, was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Sure, why not?
Why does Mrs. Spruttle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Spruttle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Okie dokie.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Okay, he's way up here.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Spruttle?
Ah, I think she's right there.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Spruttle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Spruttle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Spruttle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Spruttle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, that's not too far to travel. Just up there.
Who lived here, I wonder? This must be the cavern Mrs. Spruttle mentioned.
Shortcut.
We can't even agree on something amongst us.
Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Getting there. Just a few more hawk lumps to harvest. Revelio.
Okay, that must be the way out.
Almost there. One more hawk lump to harvest. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Spruttle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Wrong button.
was a close one.
Yeah, even had to use 2 potions. Huh.
Revelio. Incendio.
Oh.
Lumos.
Haven't seen those plants in a while. Little chickmunks. Surely they're not beasts, are they? Oh, not that one. Nope.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Huh, well, that was easy.
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Hope they know what they're doing.
Oh, balloons.
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself.
Sweet.
This place has seen better days.
You can't enter while mounted. Aww.
it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, derp. This was Hogsmeade.
I saw what you did!
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Yeah, why not?
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Ooh, a cake shelf. That sounds fun. Yeah, okay. I'll come back to them.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke thinks...
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Only a single point difference.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Alright, let's go meet Sebastian. Yep, he's like way down here. Oh, I don't even have any of those. Okay. Guess it's time to unlock them.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Okay, next one is here.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Oop, gotta get the balloons.
I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau. I won't rest until you're dead. Who's there?
Handy resource. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Lead the way, dude.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Ooh, take away your pain. That's what those vision things were about.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Kind of agree with both of these answers. He was out of line, but he's trying to do what's right. Huh. Meh.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Right button.
You are postponing the inevitable.
Confringo!
What was that? It doesn't hurt? What's the point of it exactly?
I won't rest until you're dead. I will make you pay.
You won't get away with that. I should have been so gentle. Release me!
You've made your last mistake. Ah, you seem tired.
Wrong button.
Confringo!
How now you're good. I won't rest. Why don't you come up here and... I won't rest.
Confringo!
You'll regret coming here. I won't rest until you're dead. I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead. Odious!
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Huh. It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Okay, where is that house? It's probably up here.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Incendio! Accio!
No? Okay.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
This well looks familiar.
Oh, no way. This is the village from the first vision. This, Yep. Now I see what's going on here.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Ooh, what we gonna find?
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look. Lumos.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio. Lumos. Seems these journal entries are journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Incendio!
Lumos. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Well, let's check it out.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Okay, bunch of scribbles.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Dick thinks you should...
Valbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Ah, the High Keep. That is something I've been waiting for. I'm pretty sure after this one we finally get the mount. Yep. So, let's just jump right into this quest. That is way over here.
What are you up to now?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Okay, quick save before I do this. Wow, 18 hours into the game and I can finally do the quest that gives me a mount. They definitely added it a lot later than they should have, but, you know.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Okay, then let's get sneaky. Wonder if she has that spell. What is that? Oh, Ashwinder eggs.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Treasures.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Whoa, don't go that way. Or maybe I'm supposed to go sideways. Wrong button.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oop, that's not what I wanted. Heh, heh. Okay. Climb the battlements. Oh, it resets itself. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Main gate is locked. I should look for a way to climb the walls. Battlements to enter the gatehouse. Okay.
Revelio.
What am I missing? A treasure down there. Ooh, and a blue thing.
Incendio. Closer.
Yeah, that one's not for the quest. I think that's for that Merlin trial.
Revelio.
Venite. Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Now stay just like that. No, 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 no. Go back. Okay. No, no, go back. I don't get it. How do you get it?
Here. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, okay.
Wingardium Leviosa. Poison. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Ha.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm stuck.
Glacier. Crescendo. Radiant. Incendio.
Yeah, I think I'll just call it here. Yep. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I will continue this into the next stream. Good time to take a break. I mean, after all, 19 hours is a lot to play a game.